Last time on, working title, Curse of Strahd. Whatever we're going to come up with a title, we should come up with a group name that isn't just Curse of Strahd. It should be something a little more interesting. We'll brainstorm some ideas. We'll come up with it. All right. Well, last time, y'all were traveling on a road. You came to a city with the Vistanis. You convinced one of the Vistanis reluctantly to come out of the caravan and come investigate a situation with y'all that was happening at this really spooky house in this really spooky town. And you guys decided that you were going to listen to these little children on the side of the road where no one else was and go into this big old house. And you guys have been exploring this house. You guys explored the first couple of floors or so. And interestingly, the first couple of floors of this house seemed really pristine and put together. And you guys have just gotten to the third floor of the house. And now there are creepy cobwebs and all sorts of dust everywhere. And you guys, it was Ramis who provoked a animated armor that surprisingly, even though he swung 3 times, did not actually hurt anyone somehow. And you guys just killed the armor. Well done. Good job to you. And the armor has no loot. So moving on. We are going to resume with where you guys were. You left off, I think Zug was anticipating going into one of the rooms on the 3rd floor. We had Syndra finding a secret door that was a bunch of stairs that led up, and she seemed interested in that. And Kane was, you know, like all over the place.
I threw some spells and arrows.
And Ramis was provoking armor. So we'll pick up where we left off. Who would like to go first? Who'd like to pick it up?
Can you guys change your names in Zoom?
Yeah, you guys can change your names. I'll change mine actually as well.
I have multiple games.
No, Nibs.
And I think I'll just continue my turn and head towards the door right before we were fighting that.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, and just to give you guys a little
We're on
of a
the
reminder,
third floor, right?
Yes.
What's that?
We were on
Third
the
floor.
3rd floor, right?
You're on the 3rd floor, yeah. So giving you a reminder of the layout of the land. You guys were on the 3rd floor. You had traversed up this marble staircase, the red marble spiraling staircase that kind of does, you know, a little curly Q around the house. And there was there's an armor that turned out to be an animated armor that was standing kind of right in front of where the staircase led. And then to the left of where you were coming up from the staircase, there was a door that has yet to be explored. There was a secret door that was found by Syndra. And then to your right, there are a couple more doors that you also have not gone into.
More doors.
So Zug wants to continue his turn. And Zug, you were kind of at the door that was on the left of where the animated armor was standing. So do you want to go in?
Yes.
He wants to open the door.
Classic
All
Zug.
right. Is anyone going to be going with him? Is he going to go alone? He's going to peek your head in. You want to go all the way in? What do you want
We're
to do?
going to let him do his Zug thing where he goes in and we intelligently wait to see if anything attacks him or kills him.
Right.
And then we can decide whether or not we just want to shut the door or if we want to go in.
Okay.
I'll stick by the door though and kind of like poke my face around the side and just kind of keep an eye out.
Yeah, okay. So Zug is going to open up the door and walk in. And as you walk into the door, you're standing now, you're facing, this is actually like you are facing the front of the house. So if like someone was looking at the front of the house, they'd be staring at you. So you're facing out towards the street. And you walk into the room, there are dust and cobwebs, unsurprisingly, that are shrouding a very elegantly appointed bedroom. There's also a couple more doors, 2 more small doors that are in this particular room, lots of doors. There are double doors that lead to, there are some stained glass doors that are on your right side that lead to a balcony. It's a balcony that's viewable from the front of the house. And as soon as you enter into the bedroom and open the doorway, you see a bed, and the bed looks sort of well kept, even though it's dusty. And yeah, there's 2 large end tables that are flanking the bed. And that's kind of all that you see in this room. Oh, there is also a little footlocker at the bottom of the bed as well. And that's all you see so far in this room. And then straight to your right, there is another door. So there's stained glass doors that lead to the balcony. Right on your right, there's another door that, you know, I don't know where that goes. And it looks like just a nicely sized bedroom. Nothing super eerie that stands out about this besides the fact that it's filled with cobwebs.
I feel like I need to sketch as you describe stuff because there's so much description.
Well, the first thing I want to do is immediately turn to my right and open the door.
Immediately turn to the right.
Door.
You need to scope out the room to make sure nothing's going to jump at you, and then you can go rifling through everything.
Okay. All right, so you open the door to your right, and this door leads to what is a really small-ish bedroom. Looks like a small bedroom. You roll me like a perception check.
Yep. 20 plus 0.
You can tell that this door leads to a nursery. Is the nursery, specifically a nursery. There's a like old kind of looking. It's like it almost resembles what do they call those things that babies sleep in? Not a crib, but like a
Bassinet.
A little bit like a bassinet. And as soon as you walk in, a specter manifests, and it is a skeletal, thin-looking young woman, and she just straight up lunges at you.
We shut the door.
So as soon as I open that secondary door, it immediately opens up to, there's like not a hallway or anything.
No hallway, no, it's a little nursery.
So right into the nursery, and the specter is like, rawr, right?
Wah! She manifests and immediately lunges at you.
Lunges in like a fun way,
Not in
like
a fun,
sexy way.
in like a attacking you way,
Oh,
for sure. So
sorry,
Doug, you're gonna have to roll me some
I don't know
initiative.
how sexily a ghost can lunge at you.
Does anyone know that I'm currently being attacked? Can I
do.
yell out?
No initiative too, or
No, you are going to have to wait at least 1 round to join the fight.
Would I have seen it from like peering in the door and keeping an eye on him? Would I have like seen him?
If you had gone in and like peered into the door, then yeah, you probably, well, you wouldn't see the specter like manifest and attack him, but if he like backed up out of the room, then you might see him.
Okay.
But this thing is definitely going to get to attack before the 3 of you at the very least.
Delightful. Okay.
Cool.
I got a 10.
Cool.
Ooh, the specter rolled 11. All right, so Spectre is going to get the first attack on you. So the Spectre is going to roll to attack you. She is pissed. Ooh, and she rolls a 16 to attack. Does that meet your armor class?
No,
Wow.
I have 18. Since I equipped that chainmail from last
tanky
time.
Doug wearing his armor now.
Good job, Doug.
You have 18.
Doug have armor.
Yeah.
Actually, she actually gets a +2 modifier. She rolls 18. But wait, do ties hit? Do ties hit?
That's gonna
Meet or
I-
beat. Correct.
I
Correct.
think they do.
Correct. So she actually does hit you, and she gets to roll to hit you. Oh man, you're gonna get wrecked by the Spectre. D10. Which one's the D10? This one?
D10.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Ooh, and she rolls an 8.
Uh oh.
Nice.
Just straight up 8.
damage. Yeah. She just hit you for 8, man.
I think we should abandon this house.
You're gonna have to
No, not
abandon
worth
me.
Wait, she
All right.
hit you for
You're
8? Isn't
part-
that
you're
like
one of
She
the
over
half
half
hits
your
him
HP?
for 8 damage. Yes, she does.
It is
Fuck.
technically more than half because my total is 15. I am at 7 now.
Holy shit. Fun. That's fun.
Fine.
Yeah, she also has an action that she can perform besides the melee attack that she will do next turn. So we're gonna go ahead and let Zug attack or retaliate, take his turn.
Can
Maybe
I
yell for
run?
help.
What's that?
I was gonna ask if I can run.
You can flee. Yeah, you can attempt to flee.
No, Zug does not flee.
You
That's true.
absolutely can attempt to flee.
I will let out a roar
Okay.
of battle
Okay.
and use my axe and start swinging away
Okay.
furiously
Go ahead and
and
attack.
frantically. $16.
That hits her.
All right.
Nice.
Roll for damage.
2. 1 + 1 is 2.
That is 2 damage. Okay. And at this point, have the other members taken a turn to maybe help join Zug, who hopefully after roaring, we have some semblance that maybe he is
Yes.
Yeah. I would have stepped into the room and still stayed as far away from her as I could while still having her in my sights.
Same
Okay.
easy.
I will let you guys roll to see if you will attack before her this round.
I'm 18.
18 for Ramis.
21.
Ooh, 21 for Kane.
Was
Am
he
I
on the draw?
rolling initiative or just
Yeah.
rolling to see whatever I
Ini-
get?
Just
Initiative.
click your
It's
initiative
like an
button.
initiative, yeah.
9.
Ooh,
All right.
okay. So Kane and
Starting
Ramis
strong.
are going to get to go first.
Okay. Hmm.
So Kane, your action next.
This is a scary woman, ghosty woman.
She's
What
a
does she look
ghosty
like?
lady. She's very skeletal, thin, frail looking.
Oh, I don't like it.
She has a very
Um,
transparent attitude.
I am going
You see right through
to. Where's my spells at? Where's my spells at? Here
She's
we go.
very shallow.
All right, one of these does a thing. Okay, here we go. I'm going to cast Frostbite
Ooh.
on her, which I will describe if I may. I cause a numbing frost to form on one creature that I can see within range. The crazy bitch. The target must make a Constitution saving throw and beat my spell save DC, which
Okay.
is 14.
Ooh, she does not make it.
All right. So what happens is she takes 1d6 cold damage, which is a 3, and has disadvantage on her next attack roll before the end of her next turn.
That's really helpful. Nice. Okay, so Spectre's taking 5 damage and she gets disadvantage on her next attack roll when
She's like kind of frosted over a little slower, maybe. I don't know.
It's just cold in the room now.
She's just chilly. All right, and Ramis, you get to go next.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and heal Zug with Healing Word.
Hmm.
I assume I see that he has taken a bit of a mighty blow, and I yell at him, "Green Man, today is not your day." And I try to heal. I'm rolling on blankets. I don't know how I feel about this. Is that good luck or bad luck? Okay, that is 2 + 3, so 5.
That's really
Hey,
good.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right, Zug heals for 5.
But I also
Good stuff.
moved myself pretty, well away from the fray,
Away
but
from-
in the room
Okay.
with line of sight into the baby's room.
Okay.
Quick question: Can I do some kind of can I to see if this banshee is like just completely like blind with rage. Like, do I have any sense that I could like communicate with this being?
Yes, so you don't need to roll a perception check to see that this specter looks terrified.
It's scared.
It's terrified.
It is terrifying.
It is terrified. It is scared out of its mind.
Can I use my like I forgot what the hell it is called, but my like pocket action to like try and communicate?
You can speak, yeah.
I would like to attempt to persuade this banshee that we mean it no harm. I say
As I'm screaming in his face.
I say, milady,
They also
we
tip
have-
your fedora.
we have only retaliated in self-defense. Please, we mean you no more harm. And if it's helpful, I could roll a persuasion check.
Give her a second.
Sorry, I thought that was gonna be longer.
You are very beautiful, especially when you stuff your face with donuts. We did not mean to interrupt mealtime.
Roll me sense motive.
Did we say that was insight?
Oh, sorry. Is there no sense motive?
It's insight. It's insight.
Insight. Thank you.
Insight. Fuck. Kane.
Am I close enough to assist?
Yes, you can all sense insight roll if you'd like
Where
to.
am I rolling? I'm gonna roll on the floor.
Wherever you want.
Sorry, buddy. I only rolled a 10 this time.
I only rolled a 10.
Trouble 10. It has no effect. You see absolutely no change in the demeanor.
She's a crazy ghost.
of this specter.
I don't get to persuade. What about perform? Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. The Banshee gets to attack next, and she does have disadvantage on her attack roll, and she's gonna attack Zug, assuming that Zug is still kind of the one that's closest to her.
Sweet.
She
I can
does.
take it.
Oh, she gets 16 with her disadvantage. So
She
but
rolled
with the
2 and her
plus-
lowest was 16?
with her +2 mod. So yes.
What a bitch.
She rolled 14. Yeah, the lower of the
Wait.
two rolls is 14.
Okay.
Hey.
What's your AC, Josh?
18.
It doesn't
Oh.
hit. She missed.
Nice.
Okay.
Well
That was a
done.
roller
The
coaster. That was a
disadvantage-
roller
if she didn't have
coaster.
disadvantage, she would have hit Zug, so that was good.
You said, "Oh, I got a
good.
16. Disadvantage. 16."
Kane, how long does that disadvantage last?
My utility is paying off.
I think, is it until the end of Chain's next turn, right?
No.
Or until the end
should
of
be
her
the
next turn?
Banshee's.
The Banshee's turn?
Because target must make Constitution saving throw. Second target's disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
That's it.
Sorry.
All right, and then Zug, you rolled a 10, right? So I think you're up next.
Okay, cool.
Are you gonna let out a mighty roar and deal 2 damage again?
At least I'm hitting something. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and swing my axe again.
Swing your
As hard
axe.
as I can.
Zug.
Ooh, okay, that works. 18.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. Ooh, 8 plus 1, 9.
9 damage.
From the
Well done.
lowest to the highest, from 0
Nice
to
job.
hero.
Okay, balances out to average. Well done, Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. Okay, it is Cinder's turn.
Danny, that was mean.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that a math joke?
Ugh. My turn, right?
It was a math joke.
Too bad I can't make walrus jokes.
Sindra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I would like to shoot at her with my short bow.
Mhm.
Dun, 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 dun.
Don't interrupt the donut eating, whatever you do.
I get a really slow shot.
This many? An 8?
Yeah, it was an 8. Damn.
We're gonna miss. So-
you shot me
Bring it in.
instead.
No.
Cinder fires off her short bow, and the
Oh,
arrow
no.
just like falls down instead of going to the target.
Just go point.
Oh,
Just
man.
loads it and just oh no, she drops it. And that's her whole turn.
Right.
All right, it's
She's
Kane's,
feeling haunted.
it's Kane's turn.
Kane.
Oh my goodness! Already. No, I think that Doug's gonna need me to keep providing whatever disadvantage I can muster. So I'm
Mr.
gonna go ahead and
Mr. Kane.
frostbite this bitch again.
Kane, is that a cantrip?
It is.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
Keep doing it.
it is. I know a few tricks.
All right, Kane.
So she needs to roll a
Constitution saving
con
throw.
14. Or
It's a what's the DC?
14.
She rolled a 12, so it's going to hit.
That hits. Okay, 6 damage.
6 damage. Nice.
6 damage.
All right.
That was my max damage for that, by the way.
Nice. And she has disadvantage, yes?
Yeah.
All right, Ramis. You get to attack. If you would like to.
I'm a pacifist. I'm good.
Attack
Yeah,
with
I'm
your
gonna load up a crossbow bolt and unload into this ghosty bitch.
Nice.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That is 19.
Ooh, that's gonna hit.
So I get 1d6 plus 2. That's 5.
5 damage. All right. And as Ramis fires his crossbow at the specter, the crossbow launches and hits her right in the sternum, right in the sternum of the specter. And the specter lets out kind of what sounds like a muffled wail, like she didn't actually make it, like it was with her mouth closed, like,
Oh,
and she disappears
2 kills for Ramis.
and poops.
Nice.
Kane, what have
away.
you done for me lately?
What?
She poops away.
Me lately.
What is that
And you are
supposed to
left
mean?
in the nursery. And as you look past where the specter was, Zug can see, and anyone who has line of sight into the room can see. The nursery contains a bassinet with a hanging black shroud over it. And you can't really see in because it's got a black shroud over it, but the bassinet looks like it's got some cobs on it.
Nope.
Corn cobs.
Cobwebs.
I don't like dead babies, okay?
Can I investigate the creepy bassinet?
Yes. So
Stealthily?
if you walk up and you part the shroud and you see a tightly wrapped baby-sized bundle lying inside of the crib.
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, it's Sindra too.
So like, can I tell if there's a dead baby in there or?
You can't really tell anything. You can just see that there is a tightly wrapped baby-sized bundle hanging out in the bassinet.
Okay. Can I try to sense if there is like any magic around it or?
I don't
Evil
think that you have sense magic.
No, but could I do like, I don't, not
You want to
insight.
do what kind of check do you want
Perception?
for?
Why don't you
What do
just
want?
get a stick and poke it?
She has daggers.
It's like it looks to you like you're looking at it. It looks like a little wrapped bundle, and you don't know if there's anything in it or not. Like you can't really tell, but there's no sounds coming from it.
Could I do a perception check on it and unwrap it slowly?
You want to pick it up?
No, I want to unwrap it.
You want to rub it into the bassinet.
Yeah, I don't want to pick it up. I don't want to hold it in my arms and unwrap it while it's close to my
Okay.
face. No, thank you.
I can
So
do
okay,
this.
you reach in and you begin to unwrap the blanket, and there is nothing inside.
Nothing.
What the hell was having it hold its shape? That's creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's empty.
Can I do a perception check on it though? Like
Sure.
try to
You
figure out-
perceive that it was a blanket that was wrapped.
What have you got there, Sindra?
nothing. Nothing but a pile of rats.
It's a tightly wrapped blanket with nothing inside.
Is my crossbow bolt there?
Yes.
I'm gonna grab that. while
Cindra's
they're-
is too.
while they're
Cindra's can
expecting
grab
babies.
hers as well.
Citrus
Oh,
looks
I got my
pristine,
bolt.
almost as though it was never fired.
What else? What else do we see in the nursery room?
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only thing in the nursery.
Wow.
Can I?
What about in the bedroom?
Can I inspect
Yeah.
the locker in the bedroom?
Sure, yeah. You guys can check out the bedroom as well. So outside of the nursery, in the main bedroom, this bedroom, when you check out the wardrobe, it's completely empty inside except for some dust. There is next to the
Thank
wardrobe.
God, dust.
Next to the wardrobe, mounted on the wall, there's a full-length mirror, and it has a really ornate wooden frame, carved to look like ivy and berries.
Here we go, another creepy carving when you look at it.
I mean, if you want to look closer, you can.
I look closer.
He wants to look closer at the mirror.
I'm looking at myself in the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh.
For sure.
As you look closer at the mirror, you can see, roll perception check, Kane and Romies.
Ooh.
24.
Oh, that's a lot.
Natural one.
Kane, Kane gets scared by his own reflection.
Rummies.
Or sorry, Romies gets scared by his own reflection. And as Kane gets closer, he eyes that in the midst of all of the berries, there are eyeballs in the carving.
More
Go grab an eye,
disturbing carvings here, everyone.
Does he also
Um,
feel the weight of the philosopher's stone in his pocket?
No. And
No,
Kane,
he's got the weight of something else in his pocket, though.
Kane also notices with the 24 perception check that the mirror looks just a tiny bit cockeyed. And behind the cockeyed mirror, like, you know, how normally if a mirror was straight up and down, it's just, you know, parallel. You can see like almost a crease that runs perpendicular to the floor.
Can I try to pull on the mirror?
Yeah.
Yes, you pull on the mirror and it falls off the wall. And there is a door behind.
Ooh.
Let's go through the door.
Did we look through the rest of this room?
The other things that are in the room besides the bed and the wardrobe and the mirror are two flanking tables around the bed, two night tables, nightstands.
They don't have like drawers or anything.
Okay. So it sounds
no.
like it's-
The nightstands do not have doors.
I open up the door. Suck it,
Hey.
Zug.
I
open the
rush into the
door.
room and shove Kane out of the way.
And as Kane looks into the door, Kane, did you look into the door that Syndra opened, the secret door that Syndra had opened earlier?
Yeah.
It is the same stairwell. You're just on the other side of
Wait.
the wall.
Oh,
Oh, so
Oh,
wait.
okay.
there's two doors into
There's
it?
two doors that lead to the
Nice.
stairwell. Yeah,
Oh, weird.
the stairwell hallway.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of neat. I guess this place really fucking wants us to go up these stairs, but I still think we should finish exploring this level.
I closed the door.
Zug closes the door.
with Kane still inside, or
Kane walks back out.
That is the price you pay for opening a door.
Kane walks back out into the hall and opens up the other door from the other side.
He's like, "Hey!"
Boo! Because he knows freaking Zug's not smart enough to. Make the
I'm
connection.
slightly frightened.
most certainly jumps at Kane's trick.
Weren't there other doors in
There
this
were,
hall?
yeah. So you've
many
explored
doors.
all the doors that were to the left side of the armor, and there were two doors over to the right side of the armor.
Did your aircon like kick in or something?
No, I just muted my mic to turn on the bedroom light, and then I unmuted it.
Didn't you say there was like another like double door thing?
Yes.
in the
So,
hall?
well, there's the
Leading to the
double door that
balcony.
leads to the balcony. Yeah, there's a stained glass pane that leads to the balcony. The door's on the same side of the wall
No,
where
in the
nursery
hall.
door was.
What is the
No,
stained
in the
glass
hall.
of? Sorry.
What is the stained glass of?
Yeah. What does it depict?
What does it depict?
Or is it just like a pattern?
Yeah, it's a geometric pattern. There's no people or artistry.
Boring. No
in the stained
dying
glass.
children.
No dying children.
All right.
That's
Sorry,
what it
Kate.
takes to get us interested these days. I'm gonna open up the double doors that were in the hall. that we
Okay, so you
hadn't
want to
opened.
go back over to the other side of the hall, past
Yeah.
the now non-animated
Dead
animated armor,
Yeah.
and open
yeah.
up the double doors on the right. Okay.
I'm gonna be close by Kane.
Okay.
Same.
I'm gonna
Yep.
go to the balcony door.
Okay. We'll take the group first, and then I'll do Zug second.
Okay.
So back over to those double doors. They have dusty panes of stained glass set into them, non-surprisingly. The designs in the glass for these stained glass doors resemble windmills.
More windmills. What's going on here?
As you
Didn't we
go
get a
inside-
deed for a windmill too?
You did, yes.
We
You
did.
found a deed in the secret library room. There was a deed to a windmill.
Okay.
We're gonna be rich.
So as you enter into the room, it is a what appears to be master bedroom. It's quite large. There are burgundy drapes covering the windows. There's a 4-poster bed with some embroidered curtains. There is a matching pair of wardrobes. There is a vanity in the room, right to your left as you walk in, straight to your left, with a mirror and a jewelry box sitting on top. There's a padded
Ooh.
chair in the room. And next to the padded chair, so like as you walk in, I'll sort of try to describe where things are. So you walk into the room, you are now facing like the back of the house. Right on your left is the vanity. It's got a mirror, it's got a little chair, and it's got a jewelry box on top. To the left corner of the room from where you're standing, there is a padded chair. And there is a rotting tiger skin rug on the floor in front of the fireplace on the left side of the house. You can see there is a portrait hanging above it. And to your right, so like as you look straight and to the right, there is the bed, the 4-post bed with the curtains around it. And if you look to your right, that is where the bed is, to the right of the bed on that wall, there is the matching wardrobes, 2 big wardrobes. And that's really all you can see right now. The master bedroom is actually quite large, and if you walk in, you actually can see that there's like a little bit more to the bedroom, but that's all you get a glimpse of right now when you first look in.
Okay. I guess you want to do Zug.
Yeah, we can do Zug next. So Zug walks out onto the balcony through the stained glass windows, and he sees the street view from when you came in. It's a pretty small balcony. It's only like 10 feet.
Can I see the children and that one guy?
You're actually standing right above where they would be, so like you can't really actually. They're like directly below where you're standing.
Can I peek over?
Yeah, you can like kind of like you know, like how kids like put their bellies on like a bar and like look over the side.
Oh yes, I
Sounds
know.
like a Zug move.
Yeah, you can look down and you see you see them standing in the portico. They have not moved with Ratka still standing there as well.
Are they talking? Or are they just standing there? What
They're
are
just
they
standing
doing?
there.
Say something encouraging, Zug.
They're just NPCs. They're not being interacted with, so they're just blank faced and
They're
quiet.
just standing there
They're
like
just
this.
like deprogrammed.
And Ratka is like sitting down on the portico.
Lazy fucking prick.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah, the balcony is empty, but faces the street view from where you came in. So at the back of the house where the group is, what would you all like to do? You want to enter the room? You want to explore anything specifically?
I'm going in. You said that there was a
Wardrobes, jewelry box.
jewelry box. We should look at that.
You want to
That
check out the
sounds
jewelry
like-
box?
That shit sounds like it could be worth something.
All right, so Kane walks over to the vanity and opens up the jewelry box, and the vanity is, so the jewelry box is made of silver, and it
Ooh.
has a gold filigree, and if you open it up, it contains 3 gold rings.
Ooh.
It contains a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant.
Ooh, I put that pendant on immediately.
I walk in and compliment Kane's appearance. You look very beautiful. As I do a little pirouette and walk towards the portrait.
Oh.
Is there
good.
a appraise sort of skill in this in 5e?
I think it would be like
Uh,
it would be like investigation.
Or history, maybe.
Maybe I think history sounds good. Let's do what is a history check? Do you have history, Kane?
yep. I have
Okay.
pretty good history, actually.
What is it like?
Um,
What is the nature of the value? Is it like magical or?
No, like it's actually just like jewelry.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a 13.
13.
Yeah.
So to you, this platinum necklace with the topaz pendant looks pretty darn expensive.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm wearing it. 100%.
All right.
I wave Syndra over because I know of her dastardly ways, and I hand her the rings and I go, shh.
Thank you.
Ow.
Yeah. Sweet.
Y'all are just, it's like day one, y'all are looting. Like, okay.
what is the portrait of?
All right, so as Kane walks in and you walk over the moldy, rotting tiger rug
Not
gross.
to examine the portrait. And in the portrait, you see the same people that you saw downstairs that were with the 2 kids.
Describe them again. They were creepy looking, like
They
didn't
were
like
a
the
little
kid
weird
or something,
looking.
right?
Angry.
It very much appeared to you all like these were the parents of the children downstairs. And the portrait
Didn't
is
you tell us one of them was like disowned or something like that?
the portrait downstairs
Was
had
a bastard.
a mother and a
Bastard.
father, and it had the 2 kids, Rose and Thorn, that you saw outside. And the father was holding a swaddle, and the mother was looking at the swaddle like with scorn. This portrait doesn't have the kids in it. This portrait only has the 2 parents, and they are just making very straight-looking faces, very like serious faces.
Like Farmer Pitchfork kind of.
No
Yeah.
pitchforks.
I was gonna say I call this American Gothic.
Could I investigate one of the wardrobes?
Yes. You walk up to one of the wardrobes. You can walk up to the far wardrobe and you open it, and it is empty.
Cool. Okay.
Syndra, what spoils ho?
Nothing. It's
Oh.
completely empty. Let's check out the second one.
Can I take a look at the rug when she's done?
Have you come to join the rest of the group?
Yes.
All right, so Zug joins the room, and Zug starts to walk over to the rotting tiger skin rug.
Wait, Zug! Do you
What?
know what the tiger is?
A fearsome beast worthy of praise.
I think Zug would know what a tiger is.
Okay, you may proceed.
All right,
That's
so
not the
Zug
point.
Zug gets down on all fours, and
I want to look it right in the eyes.
Zug
You-
looks at the tiger
You
with
look like a tiger.
the tiger's face is like, and then Zug looks at it and goes, and that's it. They're both just looking at each other like,
Can I grab it and drape it over my shoulders?
yes. So Zug picks up the rotting tiger skin rug, and as he picks it up, the mold that has grown inside of the tiger skin rug literally severs the rug in half and like rips it apart. And you get half of a tiger skin rug that smells
Yeah.
horrible, by the way,
Which
draped around your shoulders.
God, why?
I sing a little prestidigitation song to momentarily make the tiger skin smell like flowers. I say, "Oh, tigers of beauty, Doug, you look magnificent."
I
Um,
know.
So Zug is now holding over his shoulder a rotting, moldy tiger skin, half of a rotting, moldy tiger skin rug that has been ripped apart by the center, and it temporarily smells like flowers. But you can still see the mold and the rot.
That's all I wanted.
All right, so Syndra, who went over to inspect the wardrobe, actually can see that as you enter into the room on the right side, there is a door, a small door that is right at the, like where the end of the bed is. It's like right there on the opposite side of the wall. So it's like on the wall that you entered into, there's a little door.
I would like to investigate the door.
Of course you would.
Yeah, I would.
The door opens and Syndra goes inside and she sees it is empty and it is a dusk-choked closet. And that is it.
Syndra, stop opening stuff.
God.
And over by the
wardrobe,
over by the wardrobe, Syndra can also see there is a second little nook of the bedroom that seems to be on the opposite side of the wall as where the staircase was that you came up. And it contains a small table and 2 chairs.
Okay. Can I look at the second wardrobe?
Yes. So Syndra goes to examine the second wardrobe, which is it's on the far side of the wall from where you came in, and it's closer to the foot of the bed. The first one was more towards the head of the bed.
Mhm.
And she looks inside the wardrobe, and it is empty. There's nothing in there.
All right, I'm not gonna open anything else. Everybody else should open things. I'm not.
Kane literally opens it up, and there's just like so
There's
much
a pile
jewelry
of jewels.
inside. And Syndra opens up things, and it's just
Well,
empty.
I mean, it was visibly made of silver and gold,
Yeah,
so
That's
it wasn't real hard. And it was described as a jewelry box.
I walk behind Syndra and say, "Your sleight of hand is most impressive."
And as Kane approaches, Kane and Syndra can both see the dumbwaiter from the first floor. There's a small area for it up here.
I remember this.
And there's a little button on the wall next to the dumbwaiter, as there was on the previous floor.
This place somehow has electricity. I don't understand.
The
Do you want to press the button?
No.
I want to press a button.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Zug, this
course.
is a job for Zug.
Okay.
Anything that involves
Zug
doors,
walks up and
levers, switches.
Zug presses the button, and it rings the tiny bell in the kitchen.
Oh, we can hear that?
Yeah. The
Oh,
dumbwaiter's
that's
a
cool.
shaft. So yeah, you can hear it. It's faint, but you can hear it. Ding, 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 ding,
Do I
ding,
hear
ding, ding.
anything after the bell?
No. It's just a bell.
Is there anywhere else in this room that would like store clothing?
No. Not that you see.
Okay, so we can probably assume that like the heads of the house haven't been there for some time. If they've taken
Well,
off.
considering the fact that everything is covered in mold, rot, and dust, I
Yeah.
don't think the wardrobes were the giveaway.
Probably not.
Chance a guess, perhaps.
Yeah, sorry. I want to make sure that you guys know this place is
Mm-hmm.
moldy and rotting. Like it is icky.
So it's
And
like
occupied by 2 creatures?
significantly grosser than the first floor, and
the first and second floor
Were
looked
pristine.
pristine. They were in perfect shape. They looked like they had literally just been cleaned. The furnishings look new.
yeah,
And now
okay.
on the third floor, everything looks old and rotted.
The ghost.
Gotcha. So far, the higher we go, the more fuckery we encounter. So, Syndra, would you like to go up those stairs you love so much?
Yes, finally. Yes, I would. Wait, have we
What a
explored
copy.
everywhere on that floor, Danielle?
No, there is actually one more door that you have not entered into.
Okay, let's go.
Outside of the
door.
double doors of the main
Yeah.
bedroom, there's one more door that is adjacent.
I'm gonna run up to that door.
Here we go.
Zug runs up to the door excitedly and swings it open.
Zug, slow down.
And inside, Zug sees a very dark room, but with his dark vision, because he is half orc, he sees that there is a wooden tub with clawed feet. There's a small iron stove with a kettle on top of it. And it's a little bathroom. and it looks like there's just a little tub and a little stove.
Is
A
it
bathroom with a
dusty and moldy
stove?
as well?
Yes, it is very dusty and moldy. And you can see that there's a cistern. There's like a cistern on the roof that collects the water. And there's a pipe that comes down into this bathroom. And it's like leaked a little bit of water. So there's a little water in this room, and that's made stuff extra moldy.
Wow. Some plumbing technology here too. It's pretty good.
Can I just do a perception roll?
Yes. What are you looking for? What are you trying to see? Just trying to
I guess
notice
any
anything
signs of-
extra about the room.
Any sorings?
You can search. You can search the room if you'd like.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Okay.
just a bathroom.
You can search the room and roll a perception check.
11.
All right. So as you search the room, you smell bad smells. It
That's
smells
not the
moldy.
rug.
It is a bathroom.
It's mostly the mold. And you notice nothing strange about the room. There's no carvings in here. There's nothing fancy. It's a plain looking washroom to you.
Okay. I head out, close the door, wash my hands.
Wash your hands. Okay. Where you guys like to head to now?
My stairs.
The stairs. The stairs. Okay. You guys head to the stairs. Yeah, so exciting.
Okay.
All right. So are you all gonna maybe take those stairs up?
Yes.
Yeah. Shall we suggest who's going first?
I'll go first.
All right,
Zug.
Zug. Zug will head up the stairs. Who's gonna head up the butt?
I can head up the butt.
All right, Sindra will head up the butt. So the staircase is littered with cobwebs. It is disgusting, and as Zug goes through, he has to like do this, which
I
Zug
do that
clearly
with
like
my-
doesn't care about at all.
I do that with my axe, not my hands. I don't want to touch the cobwebs. That's gross.
You literally just put a moldy, rotten tiger over.
Yeah,
your
but those
body.
aren't spider webs, are they?
All right, so Zug cleaves at the cobwebs, and as you cleave at the cobwebs, like dust that is gathered starts to like gather up and choke you a little bit. It's like
Wow.
really bad smelling. Okay. And the stairs lead you into a bare hall. In the bare hall, there are some doors, of course.
Wait, bear hall? Like what?
B-A-R-E.
Like an animal? Okay.
Bear hall. It is barren.
I was expecting there to be like bear rugs everywhere up here.
So the
Moldy
staircase
bear
that
rug.
you go up,
Every good house has a bear hall.
the staircase, so like if you're looking at the front of the house, so if you're looking at the front, the staircase is leading to the east, to the right. So it leads to the right side of the house. And then the staircase turns to the left and then goes up towards the back of the house. And as you enter up facing forward, which is facing the back of the house, you lead into a hallway. In front of you in the hallway, there is two doors, one kind of right in front of you, one more over to the left. There down the hallway to the left is a door. And then down the hallway and almost kind of like behind you that away is another door. 4 doors in total, not including the one that you came up.
Ugh.
I thought this was an attic.
Same.
It is. This is the attic hall, but it is
Of
an
course.
attic.
Every attic has a
The,
hall
the
and
ceilings
multiple
are
doors.
peaked. The ceilings are peaked and what is this word?
Pitched.
Steepled.
Yeah.
Vaulted?
Yeah.
Steeple ladder, sorry.
What's an extravagant way to live? Yeah,
Where
I
would
mean,
y'all like to go?
what like should we just go clockwise? Let's just get the course
Clockwise,
fucking
yeah.
over with.
Clockwise.
Yeah.
You know what?
Search and
I am-
destroy.
I'm going to kick open the first door
Kick
clockwise.
open.
The first door, which one?
Clockwise of where we're at.
So it would be the one that's like behind you if it was clockwise.
It would be to my left.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like to your left and behind you a little bit. Yeah.
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 Okay. So Zug walks up to the door and kicks the door down. Please, Zug, roll me a strength check.
Hell
Do
yeah.
it.
All right.
Drunk boy.
Zug the Thug.
Ooh, that was almost a 1, but it's a
It was what instead?
14. 14.
Ooh, Zug kicks the door with all of his might and it
Nice.
jiggles and half of the door kind of like gives a little bit and then Zug's ankle like backfires on him and he like hops off a little bit and the door has like kind of halfway gone in. You almost
I'm
kind of
really-
jammed the door. But
I'm
you
really
did not kick it all the
half-assing
way
things
down.
today, aren't I? Half a rug, half a door.
Can I open the door for Zug?
Yes, so Ramis walked over and
I make a huge display of it.
Ramis like
Performance check.
jiggles.
I'm just gonna be glaring at him the entire time he just opens his
Make
door.
him make that performance check.
All right, you want to do something? You want to fancify?
I
The
just so I
door
can
opening.
fall like flat on my face. No, that's an
Oh.
18 plus 5. So that's a
Ooh.
23.
Okay, so
Oh.
so why don't you describe how you open the door with your
Well,
You
I
gonna
like
prance?
catch like like Zug's recoiling leg and like do a little dance with him for like a while.
You,
And then I like
dances around
twirl him back so he's facing me, and I like give a great bow as I like pop the door open for him and like, ta-da!
And you were all very impressed.
Like it was good, legit good dance.
I'm gonna have a scowl on my face, but I also am impressed. And I will
Whoa.
walk through the
All
door.
right. So
Zug,
Quite
you
the
select
dance there.
flowers.
y'all peer into the door, and surprisingly, there is more dust. A lot more dust.
No.
Yep,
Fuck.
a lot
Where's
of
your
dust.
dust axe?
Lots of dust. You enter into a narrow little hall that opens up into what looks like a small bedroom. The room is packed with some old furniture, chairs, you see coat racks, there's mirrors and there's mannequins, and they're all draped in dusty white sheets. Yeah, there's also a stove and it looks like a trunk under one of the sheets.
Is Kane's detect magic still going off?
Yes.
Okay.
We are going slower because of it, because every hour I have to like, or every 10 minutes or something, I have to like recast it. Can't remember what the time is.
You guys
but-
are also taking time to inspect all the rooms. It takes a little bit of
Yeah.
time to search.
I go for. Sorry, what was there wasn't there a box of some sort?
There was, it looks like a trunk that's under one of the dusty white sheets.
I would like to inspect the trunk before opening it.
Okay, so Ramis walks up to the trunk and removes the white sheet. Lots of dust gets kicked up and it's awful. And you see it is a wooden trunk and it is unlocked.
Uh-oh.
And it's like, it's about like 4 feet long and maybe 1.5 feet this way.
I would like to check for traps.
All right, you can check for traps. I think we're gonna roll perception for that.
Yeah. Here we go. That's a 9 plus 3. That's 12.
With a 12, you can't sense traps.
I'll pop that shit open.
All right, Ramis opens up the trunk, the wooden trunk. And inside the wooden trunk, there is a tattered bed sheet that is all wrapped up. And it has like some brown markings on it,
Oh.
brownish markings.
One of the
Wow.
ghosts
Kind of
shat
marking.
themselves, I believe.
Hopefully this isn't a dipe. A dirty dipe.
Do the markings resemble?
They
probably
look
just
like
blood.
dried blood.
Okay, not
Wow.
okay. Oh,
That's not as
Bit
bad.
of ahead of myself. And that's all that's in the trunk.
That's all that's in there. Well, that you can see anyways. The blanket that's wrapped is like completely like stuffed on the top of the trunk, so you can't see if there's anything underneath it.
Is there a lot of blood on that sheet?
It's stained with a good amount of dry blood. Yeah,
I
Is
look
it
at
like a
Zug
bed
and say,
sheet?
it's a bed sheet.
I encourage Zug to leaf through it.
I mage hand the sheet up.
Oh, the sheet does weigh less than 5 pounds. But you attempt to summon a mage hand, and you summon again like a creepy spectral hand that has like
Kane,
I get
skin
it.
coming off
Everything's
of it.
gross here. We get it.
And you try to pull it up, but the mage hand actually can't lift the tattered bedsheet.
Uh-oh. There's something in there.
Zug, my friend,
Something heavy.
this seems like a job for your skill set.
Well, I'm kind of thinking that maybe that sheet was used to when somebody gave birth.
Well, that's gross.
Yeah, there's
But
just like
there's something
big
in
old
it.
dead baby
So
There's something in the sheet.
it's too heavy for the mage hand. So it's more than
Oh.
5 pounds,
there's
whatever.
definitely a dead baby in the sheet.
Oh, God.
Oh no, that's
That's a
Syndra's
bundle of
job.
nothing.
That's not me. That's Syndra.
So Sandra's in charge of dead babies.
Syndra does dead babies and traps. I do doors and buttons
And cobwebs.
And cobwebs, yeah.
occasionally.
Does anyone want to pull the?
I will.
I'll do it. I'll do
I
it.
want to help the
I'll
mage
Syndra's gonna
hand.
do it.
I can open it.
I don't give a shit.
Syndra's got it.
Okay. Syndra unwraps the
Mhm.
tattered bed sheet.
I want to
Um,
so bad.
and-
right now.
Inside, you find a bunch of bones.
Oh.
And it is skeletal remains.
Okay. The mage
and
hand's 10 pounds, by the way.
Syndra, roll a wisdom check. In fact, any of you can roll a wisdom check or medicine specifically if you
Ooh.
have it.
Oh, well then.
Okay.
22.
Nice.
Okay. So Syndra
Mhm.
realizes that
Not me.
this woman was stabbed to death by knife wounds.
Good God.
Ooh. So it's like a full woman-sized skeleton?
Skeletal
Or...
remains, yeah.
Okay.
That's a
Um,
lot of bones.
And the size with the 22 of the skeletal remains remind you of the thin woman that you saw downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, whoops.
Huh. I hope we don't need these bones for anything.
I should hope not. I would do, while like looking at the bones, do I notice anything else in the trunk? Is there anything under it, or is it solely to store her body?
There is nothing under the blanket.
Can I-
That's all that was in there.
I would re-wrap up her bones and put them back in there.
Isn't that nice of you? Supernatural would tell us that we need to light these bones on fire. But
Yeah, but we already like vanquished her, didn't we?
I don't know. Did we? In Supernatural, you can fuck the
he's-
ghost up, but it'll come
That's
back.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For The
Do we
Witcher
want to
3,
set a fire though in this attic?
I say we at least take the bones with us so we can hold it hostage if the ghost attacks.
we have to give it a proper burial,
Yeah, there you go. I like that. That
All
sounds
right.
nice.
or else
Sounds
it's
good.
just gonna come back and
Proper
frickin'
burial,
stop.
or we burn them if it comes to that.
Let us bury you, ghost. You let us bury you.
Yeah, let's take them bones. Take
All
them
right,
bones.
I'll take the bones then.
We're gonna take all the bones.
Mhm.
Okay. Also in this room, there was a bunch of other furniture that has white sheets over it. If anyone would like to search or inspect any of those things.
I want to grab as many white sheets as I can and pull them off.
You making a little fort over there with gross sheets?
Making a
Are they
Death
all stained in dried blood?
No, only the one in the chest. The others are all just dusty and on top of
Okay.
furniture.
So
I don't
I'm
like
gonna
your
grab
death-
it. I'm gonna grab as many sheets as I can and just rip them off.
Okay, so you pull all the sheets off. There's about 7 more. You pull all of them off to reveal furniture that is old and dusty.
Is it nice furniture?
Wow.
It's
This
old
place
and
is
dusty.
becoming predictable.
But it's like cool.
Bones,
Yeah.
gross stuff.
Furniture is super cool. The
Okay.
furniture
Dusty
is like really
furniture.
vintage and cool looking. Yeah, for sure.
Nice. Does
It's like red tufted
furniture-
couch.
Ugh.
ooh, does any of the furniture have any like hidey holes? Are they like desks that I can look into, or other
Yeah,
chests?
so you can search the furniture for like 10 minutes or so, and you find nothing.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow.
sorry.
This
Sindra,
place
what did we
sucks.
tell you about searching for shit?
I'm sorry. I can't
That
help
was
it.
canon. No, I was just gonna search a jewelry box. I would be like, nothing. Oh man.
Wow,
Um,
Sindra, you're quite good at finding things.
No.
Smiles at you.
Yeah. So after a thorough search of the room that Sindra does, she believes that you have seen everything.
Next room.
Should we
That's
move
Next
cool.
on?
room.
Thanks.
Wow, next room.
Okay. Next room.
I'm gonna walk out of the room with my fist in the air, pumping and just chanting, "Next room, next room."
Next room. Next room. Okay. So you guys are continuing clockwise, going into another room. This room is quite large. It's very large. And it's weird because you enter the room. So let me sort of try to lay this out for you, theater of the mind style. So you walk down the hall to your left, which is going to the west side of the house. And you come to a dead stop. There is a wall in front of you. You stop at the wall. There is no more place to go. There is no more room that way that you can go. And you go left into this room. So the door's on your left. You walk into the room. It's quite a large room. And there's space on the right side where the end of the house is.
Uh-oh. Another secret room. That was a
You
lot
can
of things to
search the room and you
describe.
can inspect the wall if you'd like to.
I'm going to
Yeah,
inspect the wall.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like over to the right where you feel like you're like, wait a second, why is this longer
I'm also
than where
magic
it
eyes.
was? You find absolutely nothing.
All right, well, fuck.
Mhm.
She didn't even ask for a roll.
I didn't.
Yeah, that means there's maybe nothing there.
We tried. I don't even see anything magical.
Nothing magical.
Okay.
Can I open the door? Did
Wait.
we open the door?
Yeah, you're inside the room.
This is inside.
Inside the
sorry, I
room,
thought
yeah.
this was like
Inside the room. It's a really big room.
and there's nothing.
There is a bed in the middle of the room, a small bed for how big the room is. And there is a writing desk with a stool. There's an empty wardrobe. There's a rocking chair. And there is a smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress sitting at the like near where one of the windows are. And there
Wait.
are cobwebs draping the doll like a
How
veil.
creepy is the doll? On a scale of
Not
like
that
1 to
creepy,
10.
except for the fact that there are cobwebs draping the doll that make it look like she's got a veil over her.
Can I inspect the doll?
Yes.
Like a wedding veil?
It's a lacy yellow dress, so it doesn't look so much like a wedding situation, but it looks like she's got like a veil over her. Kane can go and pick up the doll, and the doll creeps you out a little bit.
Does it look like a child's toy doll, or does it look
Yes,
like a
it looks
fancy,
like a child's toy.
I'm gonna
toy
take
doll.
it. I'm gonna take it with me.
Okay.
Kane, you have found yourself a suitable wife.
Well, I believe even she may be too young for me.
Oh, damn it, that was my next joke. I give Kane a hearty laugh. And
Do you guys like to inspect the rest of the room?
yeah.
Okay. So as you guys search and inspect the room, you can open up the writing desk, open up the wardrobe, and there is nothing inside.
Oh, no paper? Darn it. Well, at least we found a doll.
Is there any writing under the desk? On the bottom of the desk?
No. Just dusty.
Okay.
The room's just a room.
Next room?
Next room.
Yeah, okay. So you enter back into the hallway. Again, as you enter from the bedroom, the large bedroom, into the hallway, the door that leads into the hallway is in the center of the wall. And
Here we
yet
go
you
again.
lead out and there's a wall right to your left. Which is weird.
Wait, so you're saying each time we exited a room, there was a wall to our left?
No, so let me try this. This card.
I understand what you're saying, Daniel.
Thanks, Zug.
I don't
Um,
understand.
You're basically implying that there's more space beyond where in the hallway that space does not go further. That's
So
what you're
the
saying, right?
hallway, as you walk down the hallway, right? I'm gonna do this from Ryan's perspective. As you
Okay.
walk down the hallway to get to the room, there's a room on your left and there's a room on your right, and then the hallway stops. There's just wall in front of you. There's just it ends. You go left into this large bedroom,
And the room's expanse
and the
is
room
larger.
expands
Goes further than the
farther
hall.
out, larger than where the wall
I mean,
ended.
that's just how houses are built. I'm not worried about it.
And as you go
How's
back
she
into the hallway,
describing it?
there's a door, there's double door, no, single door, sorry, that's directly across the hall from where you guys just came out. And
into that
you
one.
want to go into that room, I presume.
Yeah, we may as well.
All right, so you guys open up the door to that room, and this is web-filled room contains one small slender bed, a nightstand, a rocking chair, a wardrobe, and there's a little iron stove. It's a small bedroom. It's pretty little. Probably only a couple you could really fit in there.
Can I investigate the nightstand?
Yes, Syndra investigates the nightstand and it is empty.
Right. Great.
There is also a wardrobe in this bedroom as well.
I stay out of this room.
And I don't see anything magical.
Anyone else want to inspect?
I
Search the room?
I want to bang on the wall, the suspicious wall, with my axe.
Okay.
Mm.
So yeah, interestingly, in this bedroom, so you guys walked in, and again, there's a wall right to your left from the hallway. You walk in, and to the left, there is more space. So there's like the house continues on to your left from where you came in.
Can I take my
about 5
rapier
feet.
and just like stab into the wall in the hallway?
Yes. So Ramis grabs his weapon. It's a rapier.
Yeah.
And he stabs his weapon into the wall, and it just, nothing happens. It just like sticks. You can't drive in. It almost feels like concrete.
Okay. It is a solid wall.
Well, we may as well carry on then.
To the next door.
Mm-hmm.
I want to look in the wardrobe really quick just to be safe. Or unsafe. Is there nothing in there, Danielle?
There
What,
might be
what,
dust.
is there gonna be a
Someone else
witch in
should
there?
look. because if I
Anything
look, there
Syndra's
will be
interested
nothing.
in is pointless. Watch.
Syndra opens the wardrobe and finds lots of cobwebs.
Yes!
Yes!
Great.
Gotta get Zug.
Zug, I have something for you to chop
But
down.
besides the cobwebs, the wardrobe is empty.
Zug is still looking at this wall suspiciously.
Where would you guys like to go now, or do?
Are there more doors?
Yeah, there are more
There is
doors.
one more.
The next door.
There's one more.
More doors. More
Before we go there, can we go back? Can I go back out to the hallway and to where the hallway ends? So I'm in the middle of the hallway, facing the dead end. Can I?
Facing the dead end, yeah.
Yeah. Can I bang on it with my axe? And
Yeah, this is where Ramis just stuck his rapier in the same
I
spot.
thought he was in the
No,
room
I was
when
out
he
of the
did
main.
that.
He was in
We've-
the hallway.
We've
Oh.
smashed all three sides that we
Okay.
can access. And we've looked at them. They're not magical. We've hit them. We've investigated
Not
the shit out
magical
of
as
them.
far as you can tell.
I will
No.
walk away from the wall, but like peer back suspiciously.
Zug, Zug walks away from the wall and looks back at the wall like,
We'll
Your
keep an
time's
eye on that
coming.
wall. We'll keep an eye on that wall.
Yeah, with his
Coming
weird
back
orc face.
To that wall.
All right, so you guys walk up to the other door, and the room is locked from the outside, and you cannot get in.
Ah.
I shove my comrades away and I get ready to
Clear
kick
the
this
way.
door open.
All right, so Zug moves everyone out of the way, and Zug gets ready. Zug gets
Wait.
ready to.
Wait. I want to back up a bit and do like a running jump kick.
Wait, did you say it's locked?
The door is held shut with a padlock.
Oh. Wait, we have a key.
Kick it.
Kane
Don't
sees
say anything,
Kane
Kane.
sees him doing this and he waits.
No, as I'm mid jump, Kane just holds up the key and says, "Wait."
No, Kane doesn't do any of that. Kane watches Zug do his thing.
So Zug, what are you gonna attempt to
I'm
do?
doing a running jump kick, like full sidewinder kick into.
All right, Zug, roll me a strength check.
That's it. Strength. You don't want like.
Acrobatic? Athletics. Let's go with athletics.
No.
Wait, is that a check? That
It
is?
is, it
Okay,
is.
good.
Yeah.
Athletics
Yeah.
check.
Okay. 11.
Oh,
Just for fun, I
I
rolled
saw-
2 and I rolled a 14. An old man.
So Zug does like a spinning fly kick into the bedroom door and misses just short of the door. So doesn't actually kick it, but his foot just kind of like whooshes right in front of the door. And Zug lands on his one foot and then falls down on his butt. And it's really sad.
A single
I hope-
single half orc tear rolls down my cheek.
I helped Zug get up.
Kane produces
Roll
the
a strength
key.
check.
What?
Zug weighs a lot.
How much does he weigh?
Like 200,
free-
300 pounds?
I can carry 350 pounds.
Really?
I
That's a
free
two.
action. I'm gonna bark on his
His other shoe.
All right, Rami's grabs Zug by the hand, and
Can
Zug
you barf at will?
attempts to get up with Rami's help, but instead pulls Rami's down, and Rami's falls on top of it.
I just
Oh,
I
Zug.
just embrace
And it's
Zug.
not cute. Yeah, this is very level 1.
I
of you
rest my
guys.
head on his chest.
Kane steps over them, producing the key, and attempts to open
It's
the lock.
actually, I think, Syndra that's holding on to the key.
Oh, is it? I don't
It
remember.
is, yes. It's in my notes. All right, I step over them and open the door with the key.
Syndra just like
I wave Kane on. Come on, let's go. Let's go. They can figure it out.
big steps over you to avoid.
Yes.
Just like, ugh.
Mhm.
And produces the key, and she attempts to open the lock with the key and succeeds. Lock opens. So Syndra opens up the door to the room, and the room contains a bricked up window flanked
Wow.
by 2 dusty wood framed beds that are sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides, and there's
Oh,
a
windmill.
dollhouse that looks like a perfect replica
Oh,
edifice in which you stand.
No, I hate those.
I'm
No.
checking out that dollhouse.
Yeah,
The furnish I'm not
I'm-
done describing the room.
Oh.
The furnishings are all draped in cobwebs, and lying in the middle of the floor are 2 small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing.
No.
The smaller of the 2 skeletons is cradling a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
Yep.
Those kids are fucking dead.
Mhm.
I pushed on them with Mage Hand and they moved, so they were real. You've bamboozled us.
Yeah, DM.
Jeez.
Feel bamboozled.
How dare you?
We are deeply bamboozled by your actions.
I'm checking out the house to see what I can
Yeah.
learn from inspecting.
Dollhouse, dollhouse.
Yeah.
Like, I want to look at where we are and see if I can't see from the outside what's going on with the wall situation.
Okay. So, as you inspect the doll house, who's searching the dollhouse? Ramis and
Me.
Kane. Roll a perception check.
Ugh, Kane, save me.
Are there going to be
Exactly.
little
17.
little people that look just
I
like us?
got a 13.
Why?
DC was
Why?
15,
Why
so
is your
Kane
imagination going there?
Kane finds all of the house's secret doors, and Kane
I recognize these.
also finds in the large room that you went inside of previously.
Oh, yeah, that weird hall, the door.
So at the end of the hall, right? And you went in that left side room. It was that big bedroom, big empty
Yeah,
bedroom.
the end of the hall that was close.
Yeah. So Kane sees that there is a secret door in that room. And
Wait, how do we get it?
Just wait. Let her finish.
yeah, seriously.
I hate suspense.
Shut up, Josh. Let her finish.
There's a secret door in the attic that's in that room that leads to a spiral staircase.
A spiral staircase. Where does the staircase go?
All the way down to the basement.
Nice.
That's the only reason we're here.
Does the dollhouse have a basement?
Yes. Well, sort of. It kind of doesn't really have a basement. It sort of ends, but like you can see that there's stairs that would go down.
Oh, so I can't see the layout of the basement.
No, but you can see the
Oh.
layout of everything else in the house.
Okay. Well,
Is there anything?
we're gonna
that
have to go
missed?
check that wall again, I guess.
And just to confirm, the small skeletons that are in the middle of the floor are plain as day, wearing the tattered clothing that the characters that you guys recognize as belonging to the children. And the smaller skeleton, which presumably might be Thorn's skeleton, cradles the doll that he was carrying outside of the house.
Yeah.
Could I investigate the bodies and see how they died potentially?
Yes. So as you do this, as the party investigates the dollhouse, and then Sindra goes to investigate the bodies, which body would you like to inspect first?
Let's do the boy, Thorn.
Okay. So as you investigate and explore the dollhouse, the ghosts of Rose and Thorn appear in the middle of the room.
Oh, boy.
Gross. Okay.
But they were nice to us.
Yeah, I'm just like, hello.
What's up?
They look at you curiously, and they say that they don't like when you touch their dollhouse. We don't
Oh.
like you touching our dollhouse.
Forgive us, children. It's a very beautiful dollhouse.
The children point to the dollhouse and say, we know. Did you see all of the secret rooms?
We did, in fact. We are actually planning on investigating an interesting spiral staircase that goes down to the basement. You wouldn't happen to know anything about the basement, would you?
Rose gasps and like shrieks and gasps a little bit and she says, our parents locked us in the attic to protect us from the monster in the basement. We died from hunger.
Oh.
A shitty way to go.
I'm sorry to hear that, children. Perhaps we can find your parents in the basement?
Rose says, we don't know what's down there, but we've heard a lot of howling and screaming.
You want to try texting him, Kane?
Children, let me ask you, why are you still here?
Rose says, we can't sleep.
And why is that?
And she points to the skeletons laying in the middle of the room.
Ah, you need to be laid to rest. Children, may I remove your remains from here so that we could give you a proper burial?
Rose nods mhm.
We will do that. Of that, I can promise you.
And the ghosts vanish.
Oh,
Damn.
Sindra,
Kane's
can you,
gonna
throw
very
the bones?
neatly help. Yeah, keep the remains together and be as respectful as possible.
Oh, I was gonna suggest just throw them in with the mother's bones.
We know that. Wait, it wasn't the mother, was it? It was like a you described it
We
as
don't-
a
We don't know what she is.
Yeah.
What did
Okay.
what did that banshee look like? Like, what kind of clothes was she wearing?
The banshee was wearing like tattered, like maid's clothes.
So she was
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Nurse maid or something.
I hope Kane gather up the remains of one of the kids. Yeah.
Okay. You guys are going to collect the remains of the children. And that's it. What now?
Is there anything else in the room to investigate?
In the room, there is the toy box. But
No.
Rose did tell you she didn't like when you played with her toys.
There's nothing now that
She
you're
said
looking.
the dollhouse, though.
She said that the toys or the dollhouse.
Okay. All
It
right.
disappeared. Play with it.
I'm gonna make sure that I
Doug
keep
wanted to-
the keep the what was it, Thorn's doll with the remains.
Cool.
Yep. So he has a stuffed doll. So you can keep his stuffed doll that you found him the remains clutching with the remains.
Kane, the toy collector.
I know I'm getting like
now you
creepy.
have bones
Creepy
of
as
a
fuck.
tiny child with a stuffed animal or stuffed doll, and also the other stuffed doll with yellow lacy dress.
Yeah, we're getting a little gross now, a little creepy.
Okay.
We should go
so,
look at that
Okay.
door.
Yep. Zug will lead the way.
Okay, so Zug can go back out the room
I'm gonna
and
follow
back into that larger room where
To the
she
left.
pointed to and where it looked like that door was in the dollhouse. And now no check needs to be made. There is a secret door there.
Nice.
him. Nice.
I will open it.
Zug opens the door and there is a spiraling staircase, dark and dusty, that leads down.
I
I
thought you were
turn
gonna
to
say-
Kane and I say, like, before we go down to the basement, what other secret doors and areas might we inspect?
Oh yeah, did I find anything else that we didn't get into?
So you found the two. You see the two secret doors from the attic staircase that you guys did already find.
Mm-hmm.
You see the secret door to the library,
Okay.
and you see what looks like a trapdoor that is in the hunter's den.
Oh,
From
I
floor
guess we can
one.
check that real quick.
Yeah. Let's scope it
That
out.
was on the first floor, wasn't it?
Mhm.
It was the first.
And it leads down.
Into the basement, right? I'm gonna say we take the stairs.
Yeah.
Does anybody have anybody disagree with that?
No, it sounds good.
I say we take the stairs.
And
They
what
seem-
Kane says
More interesting.
might happen if the party agrees.
It goes. It goes.
Okay, so I guess we're
Down the stairs.
taking the old stairs.
Swatting
Okay.
the
Do it.
cobwebs.
Let's go kill some ghosts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk for a second.
We are talking. Ramis, that was quite a wonderful little song and dance you gave us earlier.
Okay, that's enough.
Thank you. If I just repeat them, would it be enough time to
It's
continue
enough.
our adventure?
A narrow.
Welcome, I filled the
Let me
dead air.
repeat the events of the past.
So there's a very narrow spiral staircase made of creaky wood. It's in a 5-foot wide shaft, and there are mortared stones that start in the attic, and it descends. The staircase descends 50 feet into
50 feet.
a basement level, passing through all the lower levels of the house as it makes its descent. There are thick cobwebs filling the shaft, and excuse me.
Sugar
Yeah, that's it. It just goes into the basement. So you guys are downstairs
Party.
into the basement,
Mhm.
and you find the basement. And as you lead out into the basement is a big ol' it's kind of a maze. So bear
Oh.
with me.
Oh no.
Okay.
We got a real dungeon.
Yeah.
So you lead out into a basement that really does resemble a dungeon, not a basement. And it is carved out of earth, clay, and rock. There are tunnels, and all the tunnels are approximately 4 feet wide by 7 feet high, with timber braces at about 5-foot intervals.
That's not very big.
That's very narrow.
It's pretty claustrophobic.
Yeah, it's pretty darn narrow. And as you guys get out into the main, this little hallway that you're exiting, you can see very old-looking human footprints on the earthen floor that lead every which way. And as you arrive into the dungeon, I actually think I'm going to sketch this out for you guys because I think this
Yeah, cool.
Oh,
Go
fun.
go
So-
MS Paint.
no, we're going to use the whiteboarding feature of Zoom. So I'm going to use a Zoom whiteboard here.
Tight.
I will be sharing my screen. Can you guys see my shared screen okay?
God has started screen sharing.
That's right.
God damn it.
What hath God wrought?
Okay. So can you guys see all right?
It says you've started screen sharing, and
I
yet
don't think
we
it's
see
share
no
screen,
screen,
though.
God.
Sharing is paused. Bring your shared window to the front.
Oh, you're sharing a specific program, but it's not on your main monitor.
Really? You guys can't see anything here? You guys can't
It's
see
just a
that?
gray screen that says God
Yep.
has started screen sharing.
Huh.
Oh, let me try one more time because I've done this before and it's been fine. So let's try one more time. Screen share a whiteboard.
Yeah.
Okay. you guys
There we
Yay!
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. So what can you guys see? Can you see my desktop background or can you just see the whiteboard?
Just the whiteboard.
Whiteboard.
Cool. All right, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys back over here so I can see the party. I'm gonna put my whiteboard over there like that. Nope, I guess I can't do that. Perfect. All right, you guys can see this?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so you guys come down and you are approximately, so here's where the spiral staircase was. And you guys are leading out into a hallway that looks like this. And the hallway,
Is this a top-down view, I assume?
Yeah.
yes, top down.
No, we're looking at a dick with a G at the end of it.
It does look like a penis.
Wait, isn't that just a normal
This
dick?
is the
I
stairwell.
was gonna say that looks
Or
like
a really fucked up dick.
a log.
So
Snail
this
dick.
is what you can see where you are. And
Oh no. I was hoping that wouldn't be a passageway.
this is what you see.
Oh boy.
So you guys are coming out this way.
Okay.
Can we go out to? I mean, is it well lit? Is it
Yeah.
dark?
Good question. It is not well lit, but it is also not super dark, so you can see okay, like dim light.
What were the light sources? Torches on the wall? I
Oil
assume?
lamps.
Oil lamps. Okay. Can I go out into the junction, and look left and right?
Yes. So as Zug comes out into the junction here, Zug looks left, and to your left you see what looks like an end that goes that way. And to your right, you see what looks like it just kind of continues on. And you kind of see, kind of looks like this. And you can see what kind of looks like this. And it looks like there's like a room here. So that's pretty much what you can see down this way.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look back at the group and point my arm leftwards.
We'll nod at him.
Mhm.
Oh, you guys are going to go left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give him the thumbs up.
All right. You go out into the left.
What do I see when I look down that hallway on the right?
So looking down the hallway on the right, you see it comes to an end that goes like this.
Do we
You're
hear
doing
anything?
great.
Is it just dead silent?
No. So roll me a perception check, everyone.
That's a 13.
24.
Nice. 22. 24
A
is
one.
great.
What's that?
A 1.
A 1. Okay, well, DC is a 12, so everybody but Zug hears a really faint, eerie,
hear.
incessant chanting echoing throughout the hallways.
Yeah.
It is
No.
almost impossible to hear where the chanting is coming from. But as I think it was Sindra rolled a 24,
Mhm.
Sindra can hear, it sounds like when you come out into this hall, it sounds like it's coming from this way to your
Okay.
right. But you're not sure.
What does the chanting sound like?
It's just eerie chanting. You can't tell. It's pretty faint, especially you.
Oh.
Musicality to it, What vibes am I getting from this chanting?
You're definitely getting like demonic vibes.
Tight. Okay. That's my favorite.
Great.
Ooh, yuck. Okay. I would
like
say,
it.
hey guys, I feel like the chanting is coming from this way. Do we want to check that out or explore this area first?
I am not too enthused about demonic chanting.
I nod my head in agreement vigorously.
Okay. I guess we go left first then, away from the chanting.
I'm cool with
Yeah,
that.
that's my vote.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's not go toward the chanting right now. Chanting's scary.
We're
All
here
right.
for the scary.
So where do we want to go?
My vote is to continue forward and to the left.
Forward and to the left?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like towards the unexplored. Yeah.
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 Okay, so we are going to go forward and to, I guess I should take
Mark
you
a
guys in
different
a different color.
Ooh.
Let's go forward and let's go to
Fancy.
the left. So we were heading this
Ah.
way. And you guys are, as you go down this way, you see a room. There's a room here.
Well, hopefully it ends and we don't have to explore anything further. Damn it.
Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that
In
be
this
nice?
in this room there are 4 doors.
No, actually, in the
Spiral staircase.
dungeon, there's not a lot of doors, luckily.
Yay.
But there are a lot of tunnels.
Yeah.
And in the room, you see a table. Sorry for my drawing. With 4 chairs. It's a little table. And there's 4 chairs next to the table. And to the sort of downwards from where the table is, you see, also weirdly, this is like a staircase. So this goes down. So as you go this way, like you're going downward into the staircase, in the staircase, down into this room.
By like how much?
Basic.
Not a lot, like 8 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. And then over here, there are some alcoves. So there's like an alcove here. There's an alcove over here. And then there's a couple more alcoves over here as well. And they kind of look like they're sectioned. So this is like a partition or a section. Same with this one. Same with this one.
What are they made out of?
The partitions, like clay.
Huh.
Kinda neat.
Is there anything on top of the table?
No, just a wooden table.
Hmm.
There's wood knots and grain.
Nice.
I will slowly proceed inside the room.
Okay,
Mm.
in the room we go. Nothing that you can see.
Nothing. Oh, can we hear anything?
You still
Like
hear
obvious?
the chanting.
Okay.
Buddy.
I want to go peek around each alcove.
Okay, so Zug is gonna go and peek around the alcoves. So Zug goes into maybe this one first, and
Yeah.
you find a bed, and it has a moldy straw mattress.
Put it on.
Did you say put on the mattress?
Yeah.
No, I'm still wearing the tiger. What are the next alcoves have?
This one has a moldy straw mattress.
Does it look like someone's been sleeping in it at all?
No, it is moldy.
Doesn't mean you can't sleep in it.
And this one has a moldy straw mattress.
Why don't you
And-
lay your dead tiger to rest in its moldy bed?
This one has a moldy straw mattress as well.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Okay,
And there's
a bunch
nothing
of
in them.
moldy.
There's not
moldy
even any
straw
foot lockers or
mattresses.
anything like that. There's just some moldy mattresses in here.
Well, this place seems empty. Shall we carry on?
Well, like,
I nod in agreement.
what is the nature of these quarters to us? Does it seem like
Roll a perception check.
like? Okay. God damn it! It's a 5.
This looks like where they would put someone to sleep that they didn't care about that much.
So this is like servants' quarters or something?
With a 3, that is all you know.
No, it's a 6 total.
A 6 total, that is all you know.
What do you say about what you know, Ramis?
I say, I believe people once slept here.
Danielle, what does a 21 tell me?
Ooh.
21 tells you that this, firstly, with the 21, this looks like the doing of, actually, will you roll me a knowledge religion check?
What kind of fucking loaded die
Sure.
does Kane have? This is
Well, Kane also would.
I just
probably-
rolled a 19. That's 25.
God damn it!
Hold on. I have to show you this so that you know I'm not fucking around.
I believe
need
you.
to
I
use
believe
the-
you.
What
You
the
need to
frick?
use
I
the
believe you.
website.
Like Zug and I
Here's
are
Discord.
cursed, man.
I'm using the
Um,
website. I'm using the
So
website.
Kane sees this room, and Kane can tell by the way that the room is sort of structured that this looks like cultists made it. This is how cultists design their spaces
The classic
Is-
cultist modern.
with alcoves. And Kane can tell, so Ramis can tell, this looks like people that weren't well liked slept here. But Kane can tell that this looks like where a cult would keep its initiates.
Ramis, I believe you are right, but these aren't just any normal folks. These would
What
be
do
the
you
servants of a cult.
Oh,
No, they're just sleeping underground like normal pig people.
Like worms.
Normal big people. All right, y'all
Oh,
can continue on
Ramis.
if you would like. There's nothing that you can see in this room really, except for there's some oldie mattresses. They don't even have footbeds, so there's nothing that you can rob. You can search the mattresses if you would like to.
I'm not
I would
touching
like to
those
search a
moldy
multi
mattresses.
mattress.
Oh, great. Here we go. Syndra's legendary
Get it over
searching
with, Syndra.
skills. Here we go.
Syndra
I just
searches-
look at one, okay?
Oh, she's just gonna look at one. Okay, which mattress would you like to check out, Syndra?
I want to do the one in the farthest corner in the bottom left.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Syndra tears apart this moldy mattress. It smells terrible.
Hmm.
And she finds a lot of straw.
Wow. Okay.
I pick up
Jackpot.
straw.
Sindra, what have you found in that haystack?
Maybe
you
you
come
can
with the
spin
list? With
it
a
for
smirk.
us.
Oh God.
I say,
Find any needles there?
Straw.
Okay. Well, I'm good now. I think I just find more of that,
You
so
should-
I'm good to go ahead.
You should have told her she found a needle. That would have made her feel better.
Yeah.
And there is a needle in the straw, and
That you
it
prick yourself
completely
on.
pierces through your finger.
Yeah, you
As
have
you
mold
Wait,
in your
what?
blood.
No. No, there's no
The
needle.
mold curse.
No needle.
Kane gestures gingerly toward the next corridor and looks on at Zug. Shall we continue, Zug?
Zug walks ahead.
Look at our cool
Kane
path.
follows.
Okay, so Zug continues on, and the corridor takes a sharp left, like this.
Mhm.
And there's some stairs here as well.
Do we still
And-
hear the chanting?
You can still hear the chanting.
Is
Yes.
it the same audibility, same volume?
It sounds a teensy bit more faint, a little
Okay.
bit.
Are these stairs going up or down?
They're going down.
Okay.
Sorry, indicated by the arrow. No, it's not excellent, but they're going down. All right, and this opens up into. Sorry, I gotta get this right.
Take your time.
Yep,
Oh.
it's fine. It's fine.
It opens
It's fine.
up into a wall.
Let me get this right. It's a wall.
So these guys, what I'm doing, that's like a partition.
Hmm.
So I'm trying to make that obvious that it's a partition.
Mm-hmm.
No doors. It's just open. Isn't that exciting?
Zug
No
must
privacy.
feel robbed.
Definitely cult prison quarters.
I would not join this cult.
Oh,
Hold on. We're going to redo that one because I don't think it was right.
Oh.
This goes like that away.
this is a very specifically shaped room.
Yeah. It's not that specifically shaped. I'm just trying really hard. Okay.
Okay.
We should get you a tablet with a pen. I might have
You're
an extra
right.
one.
Well,
You know, I
she's
could-
crushing it with the mouse.
I'm trying really hard here. I do annotations at in my class like all the time. So this is actually pretty normal for me, but I've got a limited mouse. My mouse is like the AC unit is on top of my mouse, so like I have limited mobility. Okay. And in the middle of the room, I'm going to draw it in blue. There's a well.
Oh.
Oh.
Zug, you thirsty?
Well,
Kinda, yeah.
what do we have
So
here?
you guys can walk in like this, and you see all of this essentially.
Is there anyone in the room?
There's no one here that you can see now.
At first glance, is there anything behind the partitions?
So you want to explore the partitions, behind the partitions?
Well, just like, do I see? Does it just look like more room, or is there anything inside them? From where we're
You
standing.
can't really see inside the rooms from where you're standing because the entrances are actually kind of pretty little. They're not
Gotcha.
huge,
Okay.
so you can't
Can
see
you
a
do a
lot.
perception check on the room?
Yeah. What are you trying to perceive?
The main use of the room. I would think it would be odd that there would be a rando well in the middle of the floor, and kind of want to see what that's about.
Yeah. So also next to the well, there is a, or like on top of the well actually, there's the cross beams, and there is a, I'll draw it here, but I just want you guys to know it's like attached to it. There's a wooden bucket, and there's like a pulley system for the wooden bucket.
It's a well.
It's a well, yeah.
Well, what do you know?
Well,
So you can perform a perception check to try to like get an idea of what this room is used for. So yeah, go ahead and roll.
Ooh, 26.
This looks like cultists slept here.
Woo!
find anything else out?
Yeah.
Not really.
Okay,
There is-
before we Syndra curse anything else, can we check out these other rooms on the outside of the room?
Yes.
Yeah. So you want to explore some of these little alcoves?
Zug will go
So Kane-
at the well.
Can go. Do you want to just go into this first one here?
Yeah, sure. No.
Okay, so Kane can go into here, and Kane finds a bed. So it's a little bit of a bigger room. And there's a little nightstand or locker here. And this is a wood framed bed. It has again, moldy straw mattress and a wooden chest. The wooden chest has a rusty iron padlock on it.
Oh, Sindra, come here.
Got you.
I found something for you to find.
Can I try my iron key on it?
Yeah, so Sindra walks up to the chest and attempts to put the key in, and it does not fit.
Okay. I have thieves' tools.
Yes.
Roll
Can
me
I
a
use
dexterity
those?
check.
Dex? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where is my... There we go. Ooh, okay. That is going to be a 22.
Okay, you successfully pick the lock. So Sindra picks the lock and opens up the chest, and inside she finds a old robe and 11 gold pieces
Woo!
and
Okay.
60 silver pieces, and
Okay.
all of those pieces are held inside of a pouch. And Sindra, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Made of human skin.
Yeah,
Nice.
human skin.
Oh,
Uh,
gross.
14.
The pouch is made of human skin.
Gross. Why did you know that?
Just what I wanted.
Like, what else?
What
would it
else?
be made of?
Yeah, what else could it be? The pouch is made of dreams and wishes.
So Sindra, will you write down human skin pouch, 11 gold, 60 silver.
I
Yep,
hope you
got
never
it.
have to write that
I-
down for the rest
I
of your
tap
life.
Kane and I say, so
I'm gonna.
it's
This is gonna be my main
Can I-
purse. I'm gonna carry
Can I
this
do a
around.
medical check
It's
to
just
see
gross.
exactly what kind of human skin this pouch is?
Yes,
skin.
roll a medicine,
I don't want to know that.
roll a medicine check to see if you can understand what part of the body the skin came from.
Oh no.
19?
It is back skin.
Mm.
Okay. All right.
Well, Sindra,
Yeah.
it could be worse.
It is
It
the thickest
could.
part.
It could.
Nice sack you've got there.
Thank you. Do you want to borrow it?
No, you may keep that.
I will. I'm gonna tie it to my belt to display it.
Nice.
Let us know if you ever need a back scratch.
I shake my head in disapproval.
All right.
Oh.
She finds a treasure, and now look how proud she is.
Should we take that robe?
Oh yeah.
You can.
Yeah, totally. Is it what kind of shape is it in?
It's old and icky.
Is it like a
Alright.
cultist robe or just like
Zug,
an
we
old
have a robe for you here.
Roll a perception check, Sindra.
Okay.
Super gross.
Ooh.
Actually, roll a knowledge religion.
Ooh, okay. Religion. Oh, okay. Oh, not 20, but I got 25.
Ooh.
This is definitely a cultist robe.
Okay, we should definitely take it in case we need to use it.
All right, you take the old moldy cultist robe.
Doing it.
Sweet.
Can we check the rest of the quarters?
You may. So if you'd like to check the next one, there is a bed. Yeah, it is a moldy old straw mattress.
Yes, my
No.
favorite.
There's a
didn't see that
chest with a
coming.
padlock inside. You can roll a dexterity check to try to pick the lock with your thieves' tools.
I would love to.
I love all this thieving we're doing now.
While she's
Hmm.
doing that, I'm gonna go to the other side.
Like this side over here.
Yeah,
All right, which room would you like to go in? Left,
that
right?
one left.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, Zug goes into this room,
Do I
finds
s-
an old moldy straw
I
mattress
explore all of the other rooms.
with a chest and a padlock.
I see
I'm
a
gonna break
theme.
open that. I'm gonna break open that padlock.
All right, roll me a strength check.
By the way, I critically failed my lockpick. that
Oh,
I
need
So
Zug to
Syndra,
break that
as she
lock,
attempts
too.
to pick this lock over here, Syndra goes in here. Syndra attempts to pick the lock, and instead of picking the lock, she stabs her own finger.
Mhm.
Nobody saw it, Syndra. Don't worry.
Thanks.
And you don't take any damage, but it hurts.
Okay.
It hurts your ego.
That's for sure.
Can I like taunt the lock to open it?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so Zug, what was your strength check?
10.
Zug rolled a 10 on his strength check. So Zug, you attempt to axe this padlock over here. And you hit the rusty padlock and it jingles a little bit as if to taunt you. And
They taunt back.
Syndra, would you like to try to pick the lock again? You can.
You bet I would.
All right, go ahead and roll another dex check.
I'm rolling another strength check.
Can I work on one of the other locks while this is on?
Yes, you guys can all try to work on locks. How are you going to attempt to open
I don't know.
one?
Do I have high dexterity, but like, can I use
No.
that for anything?
No.
Kane knows this is not his place and will wait for Syndra to handle any locks.
I got an 11.
Nope, you fail again and don't pick the lock.
What is these?
You can continue to keep trying. It's just going to take a lot of time.
Okay, so I rolled a 7, and then a
Okay.
5, and then a 16.
Okay.
What do I
So
hear?
Zug takes a couple more swings and Zug exhausts himself trying to open the lock.
Oh, I rolled a 19.
Apply
Great.
the exhausted condition to yourself, Zug.
Oh,
Great. There goes our tank.
What level? What level of exhaustion?
The first level.
Level 1.
And Zug finally does manage to get the lock open. So Zug opens up this lock. And inside of this chest, there is an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles.
Fancy.
Ooh, fancy.
And that is all that is in the chest.
I closed the chest.
He doesn't want it. Syndra,
Yes.
did you finally succeed on your dexterity check after sitting in this room for like an hour?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Great. Syndra opens the lock finally with ease after 18,000 attempts.
Is
The
there
lock
nothing?
falls open before she
The chest
picks it.
contains, you can take if you'd like, 3 moss agates
Ooh. Okay.
in a folded piece of black cloth.
I'll take them.
Ooh, fancy.
And then Kane, you were attempting to open the lock in this room?
No, Kane
Oh, he walked away.
understands.
Sorry.
He is a wizard.
Ramis. I don't know why I keep confusing you guys.
I rolled a 19.
On
Strength, I guess.
strength check. All right, Ramis punches the lock as hard as he can.
Okay.
And his knuckles are bruised, but he does manage to open up.
Could I have
the
just been
lock.
using my like dagger?
That's fucking impressive.
That's not a strength check.
like.
You like grab the desk and throw it on the ground as hard as you can,
All right.
the chest,
Okay.
and it breaks open.
What's in it?
In that chest, there is a silvered short sword.
Oh, I think that's good.
Ooh. Nice.
Okay.
I'm equipping that.
Take
What are
that
the stats
silver
on
short
that?
sword
Yeah,
and
what
put
are
it
the
into
stats?
your inventory. Type silver short sword and see if you can find. It might just be right there. Yeah, you might be able to find it.
No results found.
Look for short sword specifically, and let's see. Short sword. I think it has the same exact stats as a regular short sword, but gives you
But
like
kills werewolves.
silver.
According
silver-
to PHB 5e.tools, it is a finesse weapon.
Hmm.
Making an attack with a finesse weapon, you can choose your dexterity over your strength for your damage rolls. It's light, it's small and easy to handle, making it ideal for those who fight with 2 weapons.
Isn't that just a regular short sword?
And it's 1d6 piercing.
1d6 piercing.
That's just a regular old short sword.
I think that's just a regular short sword, but
There
this
you
one
go.
is silvered, so it does kind of give you something a little bit extra for certain scenarios if those scenarios were to ever come up.
Ramis has a showboat.
It's worth 110 GP. That's something.
Oh.
Don't meta game, but yes, it is worth 110.
I'm looking at the player's handbook.
I don't know if I should tell you how much things are worth.
Yeah.
Should I?
I usually just like let people know
How much they're
Yeah.
worth? The moss agates are worth about 10 gold pieces of each.
Oh, that's cool.
The
How much is
ivory
necklace on
hairbrush
there?
with the silver bristles is worth about 25 gold.
Zug didn't want that. He doesn't understand. We can trade that for weapons later.
Did anyone go into the last room and try that one out?
I will go over there after.
I'm going to check the chest for anything that someone may not have taken.
So you can go into this room down here and you can take the ivory hairbrush if you'd like.
Deal.
All right, so Zug goes into this room. Zug, roll strength check if you want to attempt to smash lock.
I'm going to
I'll go in
one
there with
shot
that.
this thing. 14.
Ooh.
Oof. Actually, no, 14 succeeds. So Zug swings his axe.
Thank you, Danny.
They're actually, yeah. So Zug swings his axe at the padlock and like hits it enough that it like cracks off, and then he can open up the rest of the chest.
Nice.
And so inside, Zug finds a black leather eye patch with a carnelian sewn into it.
Fancy.
And
What
it's
is a
worth about 50
carnelian?
gold. It's a red gemstone.
I will equip it
Okay, Zug is
then-
now
and
wearing
then-
an eye patch.
and like motion towards my team members like, eh?
Yeah. How do the team members respond?
I don't see him.
I'm just gonna be like,
one of the alcoves.
yes,
Yes.
that's it.
Equipment.
All right. That is everything in the chest that you guys have found.
Nice.
Can I try to lower the bucket into the well and see what comes up?
Yes. So you lower the bucket down into the well
Mhm.
and you sort of pull it back up and nothing is in it. It is empty.
Okay.
I was expecting blood.
You discovered well water.
Yeah.
No water. No water.
Literally
No
nothing.
water.
No
Oh,
water.
that sucks.
All right.
Can we
Even
look
worse.
down the well?
Yes. It looks empty and dusty.
Oh, great.
All right. Do we want to keep moving forward?
Yes.
Where's forward?
It looks like there's a
out
little hall that keeps
the only
going.
entrance or the only
Okay.
exit. We can
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can continue on this way. So as you continue on this away,
Nice.
um,
They connect.
they do connect. They do connect.
Wait, is there a wall on the other side?
What? No.
Oh.
Sorry. So there's some stairs here. I'm also probably going to, after you guys are done with this, like redraw where you are because this area you've explored it. I need more room.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are gonna enter into here, and this is stairs that are going up now. They go up this way.
Oh, because of the arrow.
Because we went
Yeah.
down earlier
This is the
twice.
arrow, because you went down earlier. Yeah, you
The
can
arrow's going
I-
as if they were going down.
I thought we were going.
Sorry. Okay,
We
this is
went
going,
side-
that's the way you're
Don't
going.
act like you all know.
So if this is
It's one of those
down,
drawings that
and
keeps
if this
going
is
infinite.
down, then sorry, this way would be down too. I failed you.
They're going both ways. The
You
stairs.
can
Alright,
just
alright.
draw an
Fuck
arrow.
you guys.
What empty
Wow.
Escher
The
world have we found
stairs are
ourselves?
going down. Okay, fuck you guys. Stairs are going down.
We're
Yeah.
busy now.
Down this way
Okay.
and up the way that you're going. You will travel up. Jesus fucking Christ. All right.
Okay.
That's neat. Okay.
And then there's actually more stairs here that also go up according to you.
We should keep going, try to complete the part of the drawing so that Danny doesn't have to make multiple drawings and go back and forth. Not trying to meta or anything. I just feel like it'd be easier for drawing it if we keep going to the right.
To the right.
Yeah.
I will have to redraw towards the right.
What if you go
I actually
down?
will have to redraw either way.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to, yeah.
Quick question. Top right, are those actual endings, or could you just close them off?
Top right. Those are endings, but I probably shouldn't have shown you that. I don't, unless you like went down the hall, you probably wouldn't know that. Also, I'm like kind of redoing this a little bit.
Take your time.
I'm trying my best. It's really
Can you
hard.
open multiple whiteboards?
How do I
instanced
how do I go
whiteboards?
to not the eraser?
Yeah.
I've got the eraser checked and I want to uncheck it.
That's a good question.
It's rude.
Draw.
Draw.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like a draw tool.
That's it. Okay. This. Oh
Oh, you can use line segments.
no!
God! Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah. Come
just
on.
wanna-
Come on, God.
There we go.
We
I
found
guess
God.
I could do line segments.
I like this better.
Oh yeah, this is good.
These look more like cave walls.
Yeah. You don't want it to look
Um,
too perfect. It loses its charm.
Are you guys looking at something I'm not looking at?
Yeah, we're looking at the corridor.
It's just
that we
bigger
have
on her
stuff
other
to go
monitor.
down.
Oh,
Let's loop around and go in that one that's like immediately north of the stairs that we're going up and fill in that space
So-
This.
Yeah,
to the left.
I'm down.
yeah.
Okay, so you guys will go up the stairs, and this way to the left.
Do we see anything
Yeah, and
down
then
that
to the left
hallway?
again.
Right.
Looking down the hallway, looking down this hallway, you see staircase that goes down.
And what about the one to the east? Like if we're walking up the stairs looking
Oh
straight.
yeah. Yeah.
Walking up the stairs, looking straight.
Yeah, like down this hallway.
This way.
Yeah.
You see this. I'm trying to actually like make it right in my head. Hold on. I think I've got it. Let me like redraw a little bit so that I've got the right thing here. So this way is a room. And you can see into the room
Mm.
as you go through this way. You can see the room. There's a table here. And there are, I don't have any other colors.
Brown, purple, blue. That's
Don't
not
take
me.
off.
That's not me.
Oh,
Bones.
McKenna's house is flying.
These are bones.
God damn it.
God damn it,
Skins,
Bones.
stacks, and bones.
Oh boy.
I don't like this place.
This
There are bones
place
littering the
reeks
floor
of death.
around the table.
What is the table made of?
Wood.
Is this like a sacrificial altar?
You can inspect it. Did you guys want to check out this room instead of
I
going
mean-
inside?
We're like in the room, right?
You like passed through it, yeah.
I say yeah.
Yeah.
Check out the room.
While we're there, does the chanting seem to be louder?
The
that
chanting
side.
stays relatively the same. Oh God.
What?
Oh no.
What happened?
The chanting stays relatively the same.
Okay.
They're coming back. Undo is the best.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get better at this. I don't draw like this usually. So okay, so you guys want to explore the room.
Yeah.
So there is a wooden table here. There's some benches. And there are bones all over the floor. It's a plain wooden table flanked by a couple of long benches. The bones are pretty moldy. And can I get a Medicine check. You all can make it.
Yeah. Cool.
19.
15.
These definitely
16.
look like human bones.
Oh.
23.
They look like human bones for sure.
have
And
no
I'll
trouble
also take
discerning.
a knowledge religion check from whoever wants to make it.
Let's all make it.
I have a +6 on that.
Actually, like,
I have a -3.
Oh God.
I got a
9.
19.
17.
19.
So Zug
19.
and Kane, Zug and Kane both can
Wait.
tell
Wait,
based.
Zug.
Zug
Sorry,
can't
not Zug.
tell
Goodness
shit.
gracious. Ramis. I don't know why I keep forgetting Ramis.
I'm just
name.
Zug is
invisible to God.
Zug is looking at the ceiling
Ramis
right
and
now.
Kane. Ramis and Kane. Both know, based off the fact that this clearly looks like where cultists have lived, that this looks like a banquet that the cultists threw, where they would eat human remains and toss the bones.
Oh.
I just-
It appears as though these humans had been eaten and the bones thrown out.
I just give Kane a knowing nod and like don't say anything to the party.
Rude.
We shake our heads solemnly.
And there's a small alcove over in this area that you guys can see in the room, and it is very dark. It's really hard to see in.
Even with
Uh-oh.
dark vision?
Yeah, we have dark vision.
No, you still can't really see anything.
Damn it.
Well, it's
Alcove is
magically dark.
The alcove is shrouded.
I don't like it. I don't like shrouded dark alcoves.
So do we have any sense of how far back this alcove goes?
Not really.
Can I
You can approach it if you get closer. You
Can
might be
I-
able to tell more.
cast light in its direction to
Yeah.
illuminate it?
Yeah. So as you approach, how close do you want to get to cast light? How far do you have to be?
I can be 20 feet away.
Okay, so 20 feet would
Or
be...
ooh, no. I can cast light on a crossbow bolt and launch it into the darkness.
Oh, I like that.
From
I
like
attack the
60 feet
darkness.
away.
I attack the darkness.
Okay,
Cast fireball at the
so... okay. So add... Oh, God.
Okay, so I think I just angered something. Everyone, get ready.
Great.
Oh,
Why don't you just
Lord.
cast light in there, man?
There's a
Because the light
dog.
has to be untouched. That's why.
Ah.
Can
So, like, I was gonna piss it off anyways, right? I might as well be far
can
away.
an arrow cast a touch attack or a touch ability?
No, I cast light onto the bolt.
The
Can you do
bolt is glowing. Yeah.
Yeah, so light works that I can imbue things with light.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna allow it. I just don't know the rules of that.
Touch
Lose
one
one
object that is
ball.
no larger than 10 feet in any dimension.
Okay. So Ramis puts light on the bolt and fires the bolt into the alcove. And I'm gonna need you to actually roll to see if you
I hit something?
well, no, if you even like hit, like if you make the, you know, like if you
Okay.
get your bow
Guys,
in the right
everybody
area.
cross your fingers for a 1. This is the roll I want to fail, I have a feeling. Can't see that, but it was a 17 plus
Ooh.
4, so 21.
Okay, so
Ooh.
Ramis most certainly lands the arrow into the alcove. And out of the alcove slithers a very pissed off Grick.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
Guys, I got
what?
my police.
It's a Grick.
Okay.
Did I hit it?
Yes, you did hit it.
Can I roll some damage?
And you can roll damage to hit the Grick. Yes.
Yes! Does that count as a sneak attack because I didn't see it coming? That was an 8.
Ooh, 8 damage. Okay, so the Grick takes 8 damage and is even more pissed off now.
Yes!
Nice.
sorry, guys.
Okay.
Correct him off.
All right, and then I'd like the rest of the party, including you, the rest of the party, to roll initiative.
This still just counts as
18.
my badass initiative. Oh my god, I got 8.
Ooh, the Grick rolled a
I
1.
also got 8.
Ooh, that Grick gonna get fucked.
You guys will
8.
all go before the Grick.
Kill the Grick!
18.
So 8, 18. Syndra had
8.
also 8. She has higher dex, so she goes first. And Zug rolled
18.
18.
Ooh,
Wait, what did
Zug.
Kane roll? Did Kane and Zug both roll 18?
18, yeah.
Sounds like, yeah.
Who has higher dex?
Mine is a +2.
Mine's 11. So him.
Okay, so Kane will go first.
Do you need some water?
Sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and just fire my. Ooh, actually, he got a 1. You said, Danny?
He rolled a 1 for initiative. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's fucked. I'm gonna just fire my crossbow in there at him, and I rolled a
Just
13.
counting. A 13.
Yeah.
Total?
Yeah.
Does not hit.
Mm.
And it bounces on the floor next to the Grick.
Wait, what did Kane do?
He fired.
I
a
missed with my
crossbow.
crossbow with a 13.
Zug
It's
will
more
go next.
sneaky than a 13.
Zug will run, hop onto the table, and then jump from the table and can cleave right into the Grick.
Acrobatics check, Zug.
Hell yeah!
Uh-oh.
What are you hoping for?
And then also roll for attack.
15.
Oh, super cool acrobatics check. I'm going to give you a +1 on your roll to hit because you were just super fucking cool looking.
Did like a cartwheel in the air and landed on his feet.
He did an aerial flip and shit.
Ew.
I hit the ground. I rolled a 6.
Oh, so Zug runs up onto the table, does this like amazing kick in the air and like an aerial flip, and like lands on the ground with his 2 feet and grabs his axe and like slices down towards the Grick, and the Grick just goes like,
Grunk.
and it just like slithers away. It's like, no. And Josh misses and hits the floor. Or Zug misses and hits the floor. Sindra will attack next.
All right, I'm gonna try to attack it with my short bow. Fingers
Okay.
crossed. 15.
15 hits.
Ah, yes.
Roll for
blast.
damage.
Since it is engaged with Zug, would I get to use sneak attack?
It's if she has an ally in combat with
Within
creature, yeah, within 5 feet.
5 feet. Yes.
Okay.
What is that extra 1d6?
She basically needs that for good damage output.
Yeah.
That's where rogues
Do
Really
your
shine.
rogue shit, rogue.
Do my best. All right. Okay. So with that one, 6, 4, 8, 10.
Woo, total. That's a lot. Nice. Okay, and you hit the Grick and it lets out like a sound. Did not like that.
Sorry. I had to make Grick noises literally 2 nights ago. and I'm just
Is that what your Grick
laughing at
sound
the
is like?
similarity.
Did that sound like your Grick too? Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm glad we both decided that Gricks make the same noise. All right, and Ramis gets to attack next.
Can I roll?
Persuasion?
Sorry, can I roll some sort of a perception check to figure out whether or not our blows are having much of an effect on this creature?
Yes, I will allow that.
Okay. That's a 12 plus 3. That's 15.
Yes, this Grick definitely looks like it is suffering and in pain.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm going to use Vicious Mockery.
Ooh.
So the target
Oh,
doesn't need to
man.
understand me, but it does psychic damage if it doesn't save a Wisdom throw of 13. And
It is susceptible to psychic damage.
I look at the Grick and I say, "You might just be the ugliest thing I've seen today, and I have seen a lot."
So what's the DC on the
13.
spell? It succeeds.
Oh,
And it ignores your taunts. And it looks at you and goes,
Okay. I back up slightly.
and the Grick, even though it is pissed at you, only has a 5-foot range. So it goes for Zug.
I'm sorry.
So the Grick, after having dodged Zug's attack and hissed at Ramis, comes closer to Zug, and its barbed tentacles start to unfurl to reveal this disgusting beak in the center. So it kind of looks like, you guys remember
Ew.
Stranger Things, like that creature with like the face and like the thing in the center? It's like
Nice.
that.
Gross.
It has like these tentacles around it, and then there's like a beak in the middle. It's like,
I don't like it.
I didn't get to the squawking.
yeah. It hisses and it squawks. And the Grick is going to attack Zug. And the Grick rolls.
Attempt.
Will it?
The Grick will attempt to attack Zug. And the Grick will roll a 17.
Hell nah. I rebuff it with my shield.
And the Grick bites your armor. And your armor goes like, kink, but the Grick doesn't make any damage or
Yeah.
I bite him.
Rick.
nothing
Yeah.
in you. And the Grick squawks again.
I look at my party. Are we intimidated by this thing, or do we find this hilarious?
No, it's very scary.
Okay.
Listen, I am not the scariest creature in the world,
But the Grick is.
but the Grick is scary, okay? The Grick squawks and it sounds piercing and horrifying.
Oh no.
I posted a Grick to the channel, a mini of a Grick.
Anyways, back up to Kane, who gets to attack.
I'm going to go ahead and actually, you know what? I'm going to change it up. I'm going to chill touch this bitch.
Chill touch, okay.
So
It makes a what save?
I basically summon a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of the Grick. And then,
And- Of course,
roll
it
a
is not a
16.
ghostly skeletal hand,
of course not.
but it is a skeletal, gross, corpsey, rotting hand.
Okay, so it's skeletal, but it has like some flesh hanging off of it.
Yeah, there's like flesh. There's like some like fleshy pieces that are just like
Cool.
stringed down. Ooh.
16 to hit.
It hits.
All right. Takes 8 damage.
8 damage. Wow. Okay. Okay.
And let's see. It cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn. And until then, the hand clings to the Grick.
Okay. So now there's like a gross, corpsey hand stuck to this already terrifying grip.
Is it undead?
The Grick.
The hand?
No, is the Grick undead?
No.
Okay.
It is alive. All right, and Zug will get to attack the Grick.
Is the Grick still attached to my arm, or has it detached?
It has detached from your armor to squawk.
Okay. I am going to stab it with my axe.
Okay, so Zug lunges
Stab
forward
it.
and attempts to stab the Grick with his axe.
Fucking Zug.
20.
And
Hey!
Zug
Wow.
Hey!
So
You stabbed the
Zug,
shit out of that Grick.
Zug picks up his axe, and Zug doesn't even take the blade of his axe. Zug uses like that little point on the top of the axe. You know what I mean? Know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And he just like stabs it like a javelin into the Grick, and the Grick howls one last time and collapses onto the ground, and all of its tentacles like strewn around it, and it's bleeding out everywhere. And
I hope it only had 2 hit points left.
it only had 1 hit point left.
Okay, because I rolled a 1.
That's why I said that. Even if you did 1
Oh,
damage,
man.
you would kill it.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Well
Don't
done.
worry.
Well done.
And the Grick falls to its death.
Yeah.
Finally,
Um,
stupid
yes,
brick.
it
Start
finally
chopping it
falls
up.
to its death. And that will conclude next time on The Curse of Strahd.